Hey there everyone, and welcome to a brand new LP for Rule of Rose. It's a whimsical little look at the imagination of children and the terrifying nature inherent within. Now before we go ahead and get started, we're just going to pop into the options menu real quick because there's one particular setting that, kind of ruins the game for me, and that's the noir filter. We're just going to go ahead and turn that down to as low as possible. And with that, we should go ahead and get started.
Once upon a time, there was a precious little girl. Her friend, the princess of the Red Rose,
was always at her side. Then one day, her mummy and daddy died suddenly, and the poor little girl was sent away to a strange house. Jennifer, play with me, Jennifer. Read the story. Please read the story. What happens next? What's this? Wait! Please! Where are you going?
And we find ourselves alone, only with a rather tattered and poorly drawn storybook recounting the tale of the Princess of the Red Rose and her dear friend. Quite a sad tale about her parents dying and the little girl being dragged off to some strange house. It also seems like the story isn't finished as there are a number of blank pages. Maybe we'll be filling those in later. And with those cryptic set of messages, we find ourselves finally in control of Jennifer, our protagonist, who seems to be near a bus stop. By examining the sign, we find that we're actually fairly close to the Rose Garden orphanage. Is Jennifer an orphan? Is she visiting someone there? Or was this just a rather unexpected mistake? Well, we do not know any of that for certain. All we know for right now is it might be good to return this storybook to that young boy. It sounds like that poor dog's in danger. Maybe we should go investigate. We find a rickety shed with an unlocked door. We can go ahead and go inside and see if maybe we can help this poor dog. Or we find just an empty shed. Well, it's not totally empty. We do find our first item of the game. A slip of paper and a dog collar. The slip of paper appears to be a crudely drawn boarding pass to a fish. And the dog collar appears to be for a dog named Brown. Now, why does this all seem familiar to Jennifer? And there's that young boy again. Why is he always running away from us? I get the feeling someone's just playing a sick joke on us, but we can examine this sign here just to reaffirm that over to the left is what can only be assumed to be Rose Garden. Sign's not that horribly broken, we can at least make that much out. Another familiar location. Seems like Jennifer is being wrought up in some ill-gotten nursery rhyme. We definitely need to find another way into that mansion. That young boy could definitely be in danger from those stick-wielding children. Or at least they appeared to be children. Something there? Why is everybody trying to hide from us? I mean, they're clearly not terrified, they're laughing and giggling like it's just some big joke. But I have yet to see what the punchline is. But we have here our first puzzle of the game. We are going to have to solve a number of puzzles using different items in our inventory. So let's go ahead and bring up the pause menu. And let's go ahead and use that boarding pass we found earlier. But as we continue along this side area of the house, we happen upon a piece of odd graffiti on the wall here, speaking of a legend of a stray dog that gives out sweets. Maybe that's some connection to the dog we heard barking out near the shed. Or it could just be the imaginations of children running wild. Either way, we now find ourselves back at the front yard of the mansion. It seems that sack has grown legs and started to walk. Alone and unlucky is pretty much the best way to define Jennifer. But for right now, most of this mansion is actually cut off to us, and we have little to no other choice than to continue following that mysterious boy. And as we enter into the filth room, we happen upon what almost appears to be a patchwork doll version of Jennifer. Is it just a coincidence or some bizarre effigy? We also find a rather faded picture of what can only be assumed to be the young children of the orphanage and their matrons, or patron and matron. Maybe it's a fairly old picture, and that's why we haven't really run across any normal children. Or maybe there was something wrong with the children at this orphanage. Either way, it seems like we're part of some massive game of tag that we were never actually told we were it. before we continue following him further, we do see another shiny piece of paper. It actually gives us the orphanage map, so let's go ahead and take a quick look at that. See all the rooms that we cannot currently access on this very nondescript map. Also, if we examine the table further, we find a number of odd tools that appear to be covered in blood. I get the itchy sensation that maybe we're in danger. With no way back, I guess it's time to confront this mysterious young boy. It's a rather odd request. I mean, the story wasn't that long, but I guess there's no harm in trying to reread it to him. But we find that there's been a little bit more of an addition to the book regarding the aristocrat club that's apparently ruled by the rule of rose. Yep, and that's pretty much it. The dog's barking again. Is that who the funeral is for? Well, with the distant barking and baying, I feel some unknown force pulling me in a very particular direction. I seem to know exactly where we need to go, and that's to the inner courtyard of the mansion. And with that, the barking has stopped. Are we already too late to save our dear, dear friend?
Just look at you. You're filthy.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us on our flight. Attention all passengers. We will be taking off in a short while. Please take all large luggage to Section 8 of the freight storage compartment. Thank you.